I wake up to a buzzing in my head. It's loud, insistent. The beeping of machines fills the room, but there's something else in the background. A soft laughter. Familiar, almost too familiar. I blink, and for a second I'm not sure if this is real, if I'm still trapped in some kind of waking nightmare. But then I hear it again, my wife's sister's voice. "Family day without the drama," she says, almost teasing, and a second later, the picture flashes on my phone screen. Her smile. My wife's half-smile. The kids in the background, looking too happy, too content. I've never felt so invisible. The room smells sterile, but it doesn't matter. My limbs are heavy, numb. I'm not sure how long I've been out, but the moment I open my eyes, I know the truth. She isn't here. There's a silence that follows, the kind that fills the room with weight. The weight of betrayal I can't ignore anymore. But I still say nothing. Days pass and my body weakens. I'm hooked to machines, a tether to the world I've grown indifferent to. But it's the phone that won't leave me alone. I see the missed calls, 44 of them. I feel the blood rush to my face, but I don't let it show. I don't react. It's a calculated silence. The text from her and her father sits like a pit in my stomach. "We need you. Answer immediately." I don't respond at first. The thought of hearing her voice, hearing the lies again, makes me feel sick. Instead, I stare at the screen. The silence grows. I know exactly what this is. They need me. Or they need what I've always been. A tool, a fall guy, a resource. I'm disposable to them. I think about the photo, the one she posted, hours after I collapsed. As if she couldn't wait for the drama to be over. A weight lifts off me. I press send. The investigation began quietly. Observations, phone records, a few well-placed questions. The silence grew between us, but I didn't mind. It gave me time. Time to piece together the small fragments. The lies. A new number appeared on her phone. A name I didn't recognize, but I knew. I knew who it was. The one who had always been there in the shadows. The one who always seemed to know when I wasn't around. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I watched her more closely, listened to the little things. The way her smile faded when I walked into the room. The way her eyes darted away when I asked simple questions. I memorized every detail, every nuance. I didn't need to rush. I didn't need to make any noise. Then came the day I finally had what I needed. The phone records, the credit card statements, the DNA test I'd slipped into the bathroom drawer, the one I'd secretly sent to a lab 2 weeks before. It wasn't just the affair I was after, it was the betrayal in every form it could take. Her lies, her manipulation, her version of love that had been nothing but a mask. I watched her as she opened the door. Her face was pale, tense. She wasn't expecting this. She wasn't prepared for me to show her the evidence. She stood there, staring at the DNA test results, then back at me. I didn't speak. I didn't need to. She opened her mouth, then closed it again. Tears welled in her eyes, but I didn't flinch. "You knew?" she whispered. It wasn't a question. I handed her the phone records next. Silent. Still. Her mouth trembled. She wanted to argue, to lie, but she couldn't. She knew I had won. The confrontation wasn't loud. It didn't need to be. I had already won in the quiet, in the space between the words. I had stripped her of her power, piece by piece, until she stood before me exposed and trembling. "Do you feel better now?" she asked, her voice cracking. No emotion flickered in me. Not pity, not rage, only detachment. "You're not the woman I married," I said. I stood up, walked to the door. She reached out, her hand trembling, but I didn't let her touch me. "I don't need you anymore." I left. I sit here now looking out the window of my sterile room. The world goes on, oblivious to the storm that has torn my life apart. But I feel nothing. Nothing but clarity. It's over. There's no need for rage. No need for noise. What's left to say? I don't need her. I never did.